Yes, sir.
Should I wait until I've dropped my bottom line to move on to the next one? I feel kind of stuck right now. You know, stuff.
Can't drop it?
It's like, don't know what it is, really.
Well, then what is it you're dropping?
I don't know. It's,
Sounds like you're pretty ignorant. So why would you want to move on?
I don't know,
If you're stuck and I don't know what the bottom line is and I can't let go of it.
I know what's about, but the assumption itself, I think I'm too stuck in the reaction still or something.
To what?
The reaction that's come from that bottom line or that assumption.
What bottom line?
Which is mostly like me being vulnerable or weak somehow. That generates a lot of fear.
Sounds like the bottom line to me.
Yeah.
Why should it be something else?
It's just like I associate that with the reaction of fear, and I don't want that. I don't want that, but the assumption itself, I can't find it.
It's what it is. Why are you looking for something else?
It just feels like it's just a thought. Like I say it.
Then stop having that thought.
No, it's like, I mean, it's a verbal thought I say about myself.
That you're vulnerable.
Yeah, not usually, and not unless I look there.
But see, there's a direct link between your fear and this sense of being vulnerable, right? Or whatever it is, you see? There's a direct link, right? Because that's what you're afraid of, right? Them discovering this is true about you? Yeah?
Yeah, but I feel like I am vulnerable because of the fear, or sometimes.
Nah.
Like that's why I feel vulnerable, because I'm always afraid.
You're afraid, well, what are you afraid of then?
I'm afraid they judge me being small and weak and vulnerable-ish around them.
See, it's like you're going in circles.
Yeah.
You won't just own it. So, maybe you're holding out for something else. You're holding out's not true. Or you're holding out, you're going to find out, well, underneath the vulnerable, whatever weak is a golden orb or something. You know? No, it's just what that is.
Yeah, I think
That's what it is. It's what it is. It's dominating your experience. Now drop it. Stop having the conviction that you're vulnerable and weak. See, I think you haven't done what I told you to do, which was let it be there, to actually do that, to be it, to be vulnerable and weak.
I have tried it.
Okay, and?
It is very different to not do my act and even just feel it really when especially on Sundays. That's when I kind of experiment with it. Yeah, I noticed when talking to my friends, I was scared of telling them stuff I've discovered here because it's all my weak shit. I don't mind admitting it to myself. That's not really the problem. I think it's just I'm looking for something else, maybe.
Yeah, don't look for something else. We're not looking for something else. We're never looking for something else. We're looking for what is. And one aspect of what is for you is in your experience, you have this experience. And it dominates your person.
Yeah.
Don't make stuff into a mystery.
Yeah, maybe I do.
It's hard enough as it is.
Right.
Just admit it. See? You know? See? It's like you got you find in your experience this ferocious selfishness, right? That really just doesn't care about anybody else but you. You know, that one? See? So, that ferocious selfishness, see? and self-absorption, right? That really, see, this is an aspect of your experience. See? And so how does that like manifest in you? Is you an asshole? What? You gotta hide it and bury it? What? You gotta what? Sneak around in the dark? What do you do? What do you do with it? You a bully? What? See? How do you relate to that aspect? You see? Well, admit it. Ferociously do it. Ferociously be a selfish dick. Or whatever. See? Just get, whoa, yes. Let it be there. Don't deny it. Don't lie about it. You see? See, this is one that everybody's got. And everybody's broken in some way. See, everybody's got something wrong with their person. See, let it be there. Don't fight it. We did a whole goddamn workshop with this. Weren't you paying attention? See, the moment you let it be there, when you really let it be there, you acknowledge it. Okay, maybe in your mind you go through, oh no, this is horrible, oh, whatever, I don't know what you do, right? Oh, yeah. See, oh God, that's really true. Oh, I don't want to admit that, No, I'm a good person. I'm a good little boy. I'm good. Yeah, sure. There's also that, See, but dig it. You let it be there, and when you let it be there, you join it. You're inside it. And when you're inside it, right, you become more conscious of it. You allow it to be there. So you allow it to be there, unbridled, unaltered, unhidden. See? Not buried. See? And if you were ever going to do something about it, I'm not suggesting that you're at all ready to do something about it, but if you're ever ready to do something about it, or you want to do something about it, the first thing you'd have to do is let it be there. See? You can't do anything about it when it's suppressed, or when you deny it, or when you ignore it. See? There's not a thing you can do about it. When you pretend that it's not true, no. See? But when you allow yourself to be the selfish, prick that you are, whatever, see? You go, wow, what a rush. Okay? And if you can do it, once again, you have the possibility of not doing it. But as Werner said, you're only as high as you are low. You're going to be a big person, you're going to be a grown-up, whatever. Okay. Great. You want to be really good, you got to acknowledge really bad. You got to acknowledge the lowness of you. Because you ain't going very far up unless you can go far down. They work together. See how that goes? See? And then you also got the good shit, too. See? And sometimes the good shit you see as weakness. Sometimes the good shit you see as weakness, right? See? You have to hide it away or bury it or something. Maybe. Maybe it's just me. Yeah?
You have a small example of something that might fit the bill there?
Yeah, maybe you really have this open, innocent aspect, you see, or this desire to actually be good or some such, right? See? But you see this kind of open, innocent aspect as maybe childish, or maybe you see it as vulnerable or something, or weak or something, you know what I'm saying? See? And it's like you see it as that. And so since you see it as that, you hide it away, and then it gains power. And it becomes powerfully vulnerable and weak, see? And you've buried the goodness, so to speak. So you've buried the naivete, or you've buried the innocence, or you've buried the, whatever it is, openness, you see? Or childlike quality, not childish quality, but childlike. You see?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's-
See, and then it gains more and more power, and then all you're doing is resisting it, fighting it. See, but you start to acknowledge it. You know, you can acknowledge the good stuff too, as well as the bad. Sometimes the good stuff's just overwhelming. It's- you know, and the bad, oh, you don't want to know. See, but I can do both happily.